Hey, what's going on? Just wanted to talk about some of the games I've gotten. Last probably 2 weeks, I guess you could say. Probably about 2 weeks. And got a Game Gear game for $1. It came in the case. It's one of the reasons why I got it. Sonic 2 for the Game Gear with your case for 99 cents. Bookstore, that's like a half price books type store. I got PlayStation 2 version of Crazy Taxi, $2. Very nice shape. Saw that Best Buy had a deal for like some pretty well-known games for newer systems. And I already own this game, but I wanted to get it for my brother for $9.99. I really like this game, and I know he had been asking about it. He wanted to borrow mine, and I didn't really want to let him borrow it. So I just picked this up for $9.99. Best Buy. It comes in like pre-owned shrink wrap type thing. I'm sure it's in really nice shape. In actuality, what is it? Play and Trade. I went to a Play and Trade just a few days ago. The store was having like a spring cleanup, and I actually found out too that the store was consolidating and wanted to add to my Xbox collection. I like collecting for the original Xbox. There are a lot of games that I never got a chance to play, and I know they were fairly decent. I remember playing them at my friend's house, or multiple friends. Many of my friends had Xbox systems, but I picked this one up. It was half price. It's marked at $4.99, so I didn't have a problem paying $2.50 for Reckless, the Yakuza missions, complete. Full price was $14.99 for Silent Hill 2, but it was 50% off, so I got it for basically, what is that, $7.50, probably about $8, roughly around $8 when you add tax into it and everything. But I figured that was a pretty decent deal. I don't hardly ever see this game. I don't hardly ever see Silent Hill 2, and I just remember watching videos of people that say that this is one of their favorite games, is one of their favorite horror games, and I don't have very many Silent Hill games, so I figured I'd pick that up. Okay, so the rest of the stuff I'm going to show is stuff I got today at the yard sales, all yard sale stuff. And she had a bunch of PlayStation manuals. Most of them were not really all that great. This one I ended up picking up. She just gave it to me for free. I thought I had an extra disc of this. I must have traded it at some point. One of the first places I stopped at like 6:45 this morning, it was surprising. There were like 3 or 4 homes that I stopped at. I mostly go to community sales, and these 4 homes, they were all set up and ready to go. They all had coffee in their hands, and I was able to have some luck at this one house somehow. Brought out 5. I picked up 4 of them. I put them in order of, I guess, best to worst, or worst to best, I should say. I got all the games for $15, and I mean, this isn't really all that. I'm not really wild about this game, but it's a Star Wars game. I really like Star Wars. So the Clone Wars, it is Republic Heroes. Looks like a beat 'em up type game, and for $15 I lumped it all together to try to get a better deal. Ultimate Alliance 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 for the Xbox 360. I remember playing the first Ultimate Alliance, and I remember it being pretty fun, so went ahead and got that. The other 2 are kind of the more main reasons why I got it. These 4 games. I got LA Noire for the 360. It's in perfect shape. Everything's in there. The 3 discs are in there, and she told me, she said that she went out and bought this and the next one I'm going to show you for full price, and maybe played them like one time. So she asked me to give them a price for the game, so I felt guilty saying like maybe $5 or $10 or something like that. After she said she bought them brand new and never played them. So I mean, I may have been able to have gotten 10, but I don't know. When it breaks down to it, it's like right around 350, 375 for a game. This is the last one I got. Black Ops, the first one. I remember I borrowed this from my brother, played it all the way through, played some of the zombie stuff or whatever that it was. To a advertised garage sale. They advertised PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3. I put Hitman contracts. It's in really nice shape, real clean. Took care of it. This was $1. For it, it's missing the manual, but not a big deal. I know it came out late in the PlayStation 2 life cycle. Bully, and it's worth my time. I mean, it's an interesting little game. Yeah, like I said before, it didn't come with the manual, which kind of stinks, but Call of Duty Finest Hour. Call of Duty Finest Hour for the PS2. This is $1 complete. It'd be interesting to go back and see how terrible the AI is on these games, but this is the greatest hits version. I did not know this is 2 discs, but it's Call of Duty 3. I probably would rather have this on 360, but for $1, I just... Alright, other two are Medal of Honor games. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. That's complete for $1. This feels like it doesn't have the manual. Medal of Honor European Assault. Yeah. Just the disc, but for $1, that's not bad at all. 6 games and 2 memory cards. I guess that's like $8 total, so about $1 a piece. I got a PlayStation 1 memory card that's red, and another PlayStation 2 memory card that's just the standard ones. A unique color. This is a red original PlayStation 1 controller with the memory card I already showed you. So I kept those together, and I think that'd look really cool to play PlayStation 1 games with this controller on like a white system. Sticking with it, and I found one house that this guy had a PlayStation 1 bundle, and all I saw was he wanted $3 for it. It has a memory, like an off-brand memory card in it. And even more frustrating thing is that he goes, yeah, I had a Super Nintendo here that I sold earlier. I sold it for $5 with 20 games, and I sold it earlier this morning. And so I picked this up at around 9, and I probably would have traded all the other games that I've showed you to have found this and the Super Nintendo for like $10. A bunch of games just sitting there that he's like, I'll give you all the games for $2. So wait, the $3 also included a standard PlayStation 1 controller. Well, actually two PlayStation 1 controllers, simple, no joysticks, dual analog. It came with the cords for the PlayStation 1. So 12 PlayStation 1 games for $2. This is amazing. I think I already have this, so I'll probably trade that to anybody. Pac-Man World, but this is 10-Pin Alley. It's Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider. I think I'm either missing the second one, because I know I have the third one. Cool Borders 4 without the manual. Arcade Greatest Hits. I think I have another Greatest Hits, like arcade compilation disc for PlayStation, but not this one, so that's good. This is just a double driver, which is good to have because that was a pretty cool game. I remember playing this on my PC years ago. Need for Speed 2. I remember playing Hot Pursuit actually. Need for Speed on the PlayStation 1. The Dukes of Hazzard, Greatest Hits. I don't know if this is like a racing game or like a chase game or what this is. Nagano, I remember this coming out for the Nintendo 64. Nagano Winter Olympics 98 by Konami. Tekken 1, this is the greatest hits version. Tekken 2, Black Label, nice condition. And Tekken 3 for PlayStation 1. So, pretty cool. Yeah, I got quite a decent amount of games, and I don't know, it's still pretty early. It's only 11 o'clock on a Saturday. I was thinking about going out to some thrift stores later, but I did drive around a lot, and I did waste a lot of gas. So let me know what you think. Later.